Every part of me wants to be consumed by you, but the thought of losing who I am scares me. I want you to love me with all your heart, but I fear the heartache that could follow. I long to be with you, but I fear the emotional upheaval that will come with it. I want you to heal me, but I fear that in doing so, you might break me. I want to lose myself in your love, but the fear of being lost forever makes me hesitate. I crave the fire you bring into my life, but I fear the destruction it might leave behind. I want you to fill my world, but I'm terrified of what that might do to everything I know. I want to feel every part of you, but I fear what will remain of me when it's all over. I want to be wrapped in your love, but I'm terrified of how deeply you could change me. I crave you in ways I can't explain, but the fear of what I'll become when I surrender haunts me. I want to fall into your arms, but I'm afraid I might never find my way back out. I yearn for you, but the fear of losing myself in your love holds me back every time. I want you to claim me, but I'm terrified of what you might do to the pieces of me I've kept hidden. I long to be consumed by you, but I fear the ashes of who I was before might be all that's left. I crave the fire you spark within me, but I fear the burn it might leave behind. I want to dive into your soul, but I'm afraid of what I'll discover about myself in the process. I ache for you, yet I fear what it will do to my heart when I let you too close. I want to give you everything, but I'm terrified of the wreckage that could follow. Every part of me wants to give in to you, but the fear of becoming too vulnerable paralyzes me. I want you so badly, but the fear of you seeing the parts of me I've hidden keeps me at arm's length. I crave your touch, but I'm scared of how it might unravel the tightly held control I have over my life. I want to be with you in ways I can't describe, but I fear losing myself in the process. I want to be consumed by your love, but I fear there will be nothing left of me when you're done. I ache to hold you, but I'm terrified of the emotions I might unleash if I do. I want you, but the intensity of what that might mean for us both is more than I can handle right now. I yearn for you more than I should, but the fear of the pain it could cause me keeps me away. I want to let you in, but I fear you might tear down the walls I've spent so long building. I want to give you everything, but the fear of losing myself in your love is too great to ignore. I desire you more than I can say, but the thought of what that could do to me scares me. I want to lose myself in your arms, but I fear I might never find myself again. You pull me closer, but the fear of what your love might cost me makes me hesitate. I crave the depth of your love, but I fear what that depth could swallow in me. I want to be with you so badly, but I'm terrified of what I might become once you have all of me. I long for you to claim me, but I fear the vulnerability that comes with offering myself fully. I want to feel you, but the fear of the overwhelming emotions it might unleash is too much to bear. I want to give you everything I am, but the fear of being lost in you terrifies me. I crave your touch, but the fear of the emotions it might unlock makes me pull back. I want you to love me with everything, but I'm afraid of what will remain when you leave. Every inch of me desires you, but the fear of giving you my heart completely holds me hostage. I want to feel your love completely, but I fear I might never feel the same way again when it ends. I long for the connection we share, but I fear the emotional tornado it might stir in me. I want you to make me yours, but I fear the emotional wreckage that might follow. I crave the fire that comes with loving you, but I'm terrified of the burns it might leave on my soul. I want to fall into your world, but I'm afraid of the darkness I might discover once I'm there. I yearn for your touch, but I fear the vulnerability it will expose in me. I want to open up to you, but I fear that once I do, you'll see more than I'm willing to share. I want to let you in, but I'm afraid of how much of myself I might lose in the process. I crave the warmth of your love, but I fear the cold emptiness it might leave behind. I want to be in your arms, but I'm terrified of how much it could change me forever. I want you, but I fear what it will do to the quiet parts of me that I've kept hidden. I long for the intimacy we could share, but the vulnerability it demands makes me nervous. I want to give you my heart, but I'm afraid you might not know how to handle it. I crave you deeply, but I'm scared of how much it might cost me to love you completely. I want to be yours, but I'm terrified of losing myself to you in the process. I crave your touch, yet fear the intensity it might ignite in me, the emotions that might overwhelm my heart. I want to dive into your world, but the thought of losing myself terrifies me more than anything. There's a part of me that's drawn to you, but the fear of surrendering to your power keeps me hesitating. The desire for you consumes me, yet the uncertainty of what it will do to my soul makes me hesitate. I long for your closeness, but I'm terrified of what it will cost me, what I might lose in the process. Every part of me wants you, but I can't ignore the fear that comes with giving you my heart completely. You stir something in me that I can't ignore, but the idea of losing control scares me. I want to let you in, but I'm scared of how deep you might reach into places I've never shown anyone. There's a fire inside me that only you can ignite, but I fear the consequences of getting too close. I crave you more than I should, but the vulnerability that comes with loving you scares me. I want to give you all of me, but I'm afraid you might shatter what little strength I have left. Every moment with you feels like walking a fine line between passion and destruction. I can feel myself falling for you, but I can't ignore the dread that follows me every time I do. I want you, but I'm scared of the way my heart might break when you're gone. My body aches for you, but the emotional storm that will come with it frightens me. I desire you deeply, but my fear of what you might do to me makes it hard to take that final step. I want you to consume me, but I'm terrified of what might be left of me afterward. You make me feel things I can't explain, and that unknown is both beautiful and terrifying. I want to lose myself in you, but I'm afraid I'll never find my way back. There's a part of me that craves your touch, but the thought of what it might do to my heart holds me back. I want to be with you, but I fear the depth of emotion I'll drown in if I let you in too much. Your love is like a drug I can't resist, but I'm scared of the addiction it might become. I long to be wrapped in your arms, but the fear of losing my sense of self keeps me from letting go. Every fiber of my being aches for you, but I'm terrified of the pain that comes with being too close. I want you to fill the empty spaces in my heart, but I fear you might take more than you give. You make me feel alive, yet the thought of losing myself in you makes my heart race with fear. I crave you in ways I can't explain, but the fear of losing control keeps me away. I want you with every part of me, but I'm terrified of how much you'll change me in the process. Desire is overwhelming, but the fear of where it might lead us is even greater. I want to surrender to you, but the thought of being vulnerable to you terrifies me. I want to fall into your arms, but I'm afraid of falling apart in your embrace. The way you make me feel is intoxicating, but the unknown of what will happen next frightens me. I want to dive into your love, but I fear the current will pull me under and never let me return. You hold the power to heal me or break me, and that fear keeps me at a distance, even as I yearn for you. I want to give you my heart, but the fear of you breaking it keeps me from offering it completely. I crave your presence, but the vulnerability that comes with it terrifies me beyond measure. I want to love you with all my heart, but I fear I'll lose myself in the process. I ache to be near you, but the fear of losing my identity to you weighs heavily on me. Every part of me is drawn to you, yet the thought of surrendering fully to you scares me more than I care to admit. I want to feel the warmth of your love, but I fear the cold emptiness it might leave when it's gone. Your touch ignites something deep within me, but the fear of being consumed by it is always there. I want to be yours completely, but the thought of you owning every part of me terrifies me. I want to be in your arms, but I fear what might happen if I let you in too deeply. I crave the connection we share, but I'm scared of the emotional wreckage it might leave behind. I want to let go and trust you, but I'm terrified of where that trust might lead me. My desire for you burns with intensity, but I fear the consequences of giving in completely. I want to give myself to you fully, but I'm afraid of the power you'll have over my heart. I desire you more than anything, but the fear of losing control and my sense of self keeps me at bay. I want to open up to you, but the fear of being exposed to you keeps me locked away. I want you in every way, but the vulnerability that comes with that scares me more than anything. The thought of being with you thrills me, but the idea of what might happen after terrifies me. I want to surrender to you, but the fear of never finding my way back to myself haunts me.